Bramlett, Bramlett, District Attorney, Rankin Madison Counties. Behind me is Scott Virgilio, Rogillio, and Mary Jane Lemon, Lemon, and the Assistant District Attorneys in that case.
So, we had kind of an unexpected that she was able to come up and give a plea to not have him sit behind bars for longer. Tell me your reaction to hearing that.
That's been pretty much from the get-go. You saw the victim get up with the defense attorney, did not want to be questioned by us. And that's not an uncommon thing with domestic violence victims. So many times they don't want to cooperate with the state, they want to drop the case. They don't want to go forward. But let this be a message, it's not their decision, it's the state's decision. And in this particular case, we were able to go forward. And I'm not going to hide the fact is it was because we had a videotape.
We're moving, like you said, this sends kind of a message to people. I know the video was described very heinous and very aggressive. I mean, do you think that videotape just helped the judge at all make his decision?
It made an easy decision for him. It made it an easy decision once the defendant knew that the tape was going to come in, the gig was up. That's what we were alluding to as far as acceptance of responsibility. This was more of a case where the gig was up. The tape was coming in. Once we knew that, the case was pretty much over, and I think it made sentencing very easy for the judge because we've all been doing this a pretty good while, and this video was as bad as it gets.
Could y'all have, could y'all have used some of our communications against her if she'd have testified?
Yes, there was a lot in this case, a lot of text messages and stuff and things that we got through discovery. Had it gone to trial, there's a lot of that evidence would come in.
In fact, didn't she admit in one of them to trying to lie to medical staff, law enforcement?
When she was at the hospital, she told some different stories. Yep.
Is there anything else you can kind of just tell us about, just the efforts to kind of go innocent, and then all of a sudden it was last minute to turn guilty?
Well, we went right up to a trial, and the week before the trial, they had the motion hearings, and those primarily was them trying to keep the videotape out, and that was not going good for them. I think at that point, they made a good decision to plead guilty, not go in front of a jury with it. And it's probably why he got the suspended time that he did get.
Do you think 20 is enough?
That's all the legislature authorizes.
Quite a few readers on my website, since this case started, they were saying, okay, he's going to get off, they're going to go easy on him. What's your response to them now that you can talk?
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Early on, when we had the lack of cooperation and that we thought there were some legal issues, there were issues there at the beginning, but once we got into it and the case started developing and the lack of cooperation and what we saw was lack of remorse, and then just the pure awfulness of the tape. It was, we're lucky we're not here on the murder case, and we're glad we're not, but no, and that's why he pled open. He threw himself on the mercy of the court because there was no other option.
How close did it come to being a murder case?
Well, you heard the injuries. They were bad, but she survived it.
Your fellow attorney said, when was the remorse? Where was the remorse? I mean,
Yeah.
do you think he genuinely is sorry?
I don't know. That would be speculation on my part.
She admitted repeatedly violating the no contact order just now. What's your response to hearing that?
Well, we knew that she was. We didn't know it was repeated. We had talked to her once before coming in here, and she admitted to us then that they were together all the time. They were together from the time the order was entered. They were pretty much living together.
And
violation of the order.
And they purchased some property elsewhere to try to get around the order?
I don't know. I know they purchased property elsewhere.
Yeah.
And he talked about that he was going to do it again, that this was the last time, and if he didn't go to, if he wasn't locked up. I mean, as many times as he's done it over and over, I mean, what are your thoughts?
We're just glad we got the result we did today. We're satisfied with it. We're sad that it happened. We're sad for the family, and our prayers will be with them.
Would you be able to show any evidence that this had happened before? Were there been any indications?
Yes.
What would you say they were?
That this wasn't the first time that it's happened before. And I believe you even had a text message from the daughter that said, you know, Dad, you know, we know she deserved it, but you went too far this time.
Yeah, that came out in the last hearing, yeah.
It's happened before.
But did y'all have any medical evidence from prior beatings?
I don't believe we had any medical evidence.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.